Because I was trying to figure out, like everyone has their favorites, and I was trying to figure out what movies speak to Bill Salyers during the holiday season. And
Scrooge. I love Scrooged.
that seems like you're a fit for you, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure my sister-in-laws were solid gold dancers at one time. So that, because they're in that.
That's so
Uh,
cool.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Loda's sisters were. I'd have to confirm. I know that one of them was the choreographer for Earth, Wind, and Fire, and the other one was a dancer in the Blues Brothers. They were pros, and like
Oh my
Saturday Night
God.
Fever. And I think that movie's on the list. I'll have to talk to my boss, but she might confirm that little bit of a Christmas connection. But that's a fun one.
Old times, my friend.
Oh my God. It's.
Lou Hayward, your old boss, your best friend.
But you're. Dead.
7 years.
Has it been that long? Geez, I to look at you, I wouldn't have guessed more than 3 tops.
Oh, Frank. Frank, you are in trouble. Big trouble.
All right. Let's just say, for argument's sake, that you're right, that I am in big trouble. What exactly would that mean?
Look at me. Look at your future. Now, if you don't change your ways, you're gonna wind up doomed, just as I am. 1 minute, I'm on the 14th hole at Wingfoot, lining up a putt. A heart attack later, I'm a worm feast.
No. You're not a worm feast. You're an hallucination brought on by alcohol, Russian vodka, poisoned by Chernobyl. I've been under a lot of pressure lately. I've been putting on a big...
Silence!
Ouch.
I had it all.
Ooh.
I was a captain of industry. Feared by men, adored by women.
Adored. Let's be honest, Lou. You paid for the women.
I'm warning you, Frank. Don't waste your life as I did mine.
Waste? How can you say that? You're a legend in this business. You're the man who invented the miniseries.
Mankind should have been my...
Thought for sure. Let's break that down for a minute. I bet that script was written and it was an agent who Bill Murray played an agent first. And then they realized making the movie, we'll never be able to package another movie again if we make this an agent. So we have to make him a head of a television studio. Doesn't it seem like...
That's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah.
And they kind of softened it a little. I mean, it's Scrooge, so you know he comes around in the end. And you know the business can make you a terrible human being too.
Yeah. That's how you get on the big time list.
But it's hard not to like just appreciate Bill Murray. Like once he hits your screen, it's hard to turn him off. For me, anyway.
Agreed.
He's such.
It's got Carol Kane and just all these amazing.
Buster Poindexter.
The late Buster Poindexter. And one of the things that amazes me about that movie is kind of like Apocalypse Now and Heart of Darkness. It's amazing how little they had to change A Christmas Carol to make Scrooge, because it's not all that different in terms of the way they adapted it. There's some great stuff, Bobcat Goldthwait going around with a shotgun trying to end Bill Murray. I don't recall anything quite like that in the Dickens, but yes.
No, you're onto something there, because number one, you can see it happening, and number two, it's kind of common practice now that people just reach for the armaments and decide they're going to settle there. That was before we were barraged with Columbine and a landslide of school shootings and whatnot. That guy, Bobcat, going nuts with a shotgun. We didn't have too much of that before that time.
No, that was still novel at the time.
And you can see it happening. And John Glover, I think, is the actor he takes hostage. He was brilliant. He's a heel in everything, and he's brilliant at that.
He's so great at being an asshole. He is just he's the best.
He
brings effortless smarm.
Yeah, he's got like a Vincent Price level of like assholeness, like voice and diction, where he's kind of refined how he talks, where you just assume asshole, even though he's probably the most likable dude on the planet. I've never worked with him. Have you? I'm friends with him on Facebook, and he posts some funny stuff.
I think he's one that I've never met. But I would love to be. It's inevitably the case that the guys who play the jerks are the nicest guys.
for sure. And you can see him being a guy, like I picture him to be a guy like, hey, we have a movie for you. You'll be the star of it. It's called Blue Thunder. And him going, no, I want to play this weird offbeat school dean who hates everyone. Like you can almost see him like making decisions like, can I be the weird guy in the corner? I don't want to be the star. I want to be this bizarre guy who everybody hates. You know, he probably goes to work wanting that part and really enjoying it. Like flips a switch and he's like, I'm here now for all of you to hate on me. You know?
Yeah, totally.
That's how I picture it. Now, for all I know, it's not the case at all. But that's kind of how I look at him and picture him. But I will say also, Robert Mitchum makes an appearance in that later in life. And if there's one thing worth watching, it's kind of Robert Mitchum being Robert Mitchum.
Oh my gosh, he was so effortless, just, you know.
But the whole thing, like where they're going down the Christmas list, and this is how Bill Salyers does his Christmas list too. It's a VCR bath towel for my brother-in-law. Bath towel. You know, it's like you don't even get like the good, you know, like the company is buying the gifts and you discriminate between bath towels and
VCR.
VCR. Yeah.
Children, VCR stood for video cassette recorder. It was a medium used to record video. Please continue. And
it was a lot easier to pirate back then for those people who did such a shameless act.
Yeah, no, I mean, not that we know anybody who.
No.
Hey guys, I'm Raphael with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is our leader, Leonardo, and he's got something to tell you.
Help me and my brother cure NMOSD today. No fun. Go to the Guthrie Jackson Foundation today and donate. Right?
Right. Cowabunga!